Hey party peoples, how you doing? How's your mother, brother, sister, cousin doing? I hope you're doing well. This is day 3 of research and development, okay? If you've been following me, you know that I've been going live, and this is a later time than I normally go because, again, this is part of research and development, right? Will more people join if I come on here a little bit later? And again, my research and development also contains, as I'm doing a live every day for the next 30 days, is what topics resonate with you guys so that I can collect data so that I can make more content later in Q4, right? I think the part of entrepreneurship that some entrepreneurs don't give enough thought process to is what direction they're going in. They know what the end goal is, but they don't really give a visionary to the direction of what it looks like, and also create a goal and quantify the goal as they go through each steps, right? So if your goal is to get recently TikTok, a lot of people on TikTok are trying to get 10,000 followers so that they can go live, okay? So the thought process is, what are you doing consistently to get to that? And a lot of people think, well, I'm posting content. Well, are you quantifying how the content is performing? Or are you just posting stuff? Or are you a content creator that, listen, if you like to redo what you've seen other people do, perhaps your I'm saying this with love, okay? I really do mean it. But maybe your lack of innovation is the reason why people don't resonate with you, because they've already seen it 4 other times of other people doing the same TikTok dances, right? I'm just saying, maybe it's just a thought process for me, right? Or I was teaching a class, and a young lady had mentioned that she wanted to increase her engagement on TikTok, but she does something that requires people to be in her presence, right? It's like having a brick and mortar, no online accessibility. So you don't ship any of your products. People have to physically come to your store to buy stuff from you, or you only do pop-up shops, right? You don't have the accessibility to ship your items somewhere. Then what happens is, if the thing that you're doing, just because you're doing something doesn't mean that it's agitating you closer to your goals. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to step back and say, I know what the end goal is, but I need to assess the thing that I'm actually doing, and is it getting me closer to my goal? So that's one of the other parts. So we want to make sure that when we're setting goals as entrepreneurs, that we're also measuring the goal as we get there, and actually really giving a thought process as we push out the goal, that it gets us to where we're trying to be at. If you're trying to get more foot traffic in your store, I don't know if TikTok is the avenue for that, because you don't offer online sales, right? You might get more people to get to know who you are, but that leads to another spot. Perhaps you should start selling online. But then that gives another thought process, right? Do I now need to hire more people so that they can fulfill orders that are online, right? Because this is the other part, and something that people don't tell you. When I hit my first 6 figures, right? I just say, and 6 figures actually is a very significant number for a multitude of reasons. You owe more in taxes. This is where strategy starts coming into play when you start making 6 figures, as far as like putting yourself on payroll, increasing prices, hiring people who behind you, right? Before I hit 6 figures, the only person I really had hired was an assistant. Okay. Once I got to 6 figures, this year I hired a content manager. I hired my current assistant. She's been with me for almost 3 years. Last year, actually, in the midst of the pandemic, I hired a podcast manager, because that's when I started my podcast. So even in the midst of all of that, right, I had to conceptualize, like, what does it look like to keep these people on payroll, to pay them because they fees come every month, okay? So that's the other part. I think we talk a lot about making the 6 figures, but we don't talk a lot about maintaining it, right? And we can even go big gusto. A lot of people are like, I'm the next millionaire in my family. Love that for you. But if you don't know how to maintain a couple $1,000s, you for sure ain't going to know how to maintain 6 figures. And God forbid you make $1 million. You're going to trick that money so fast, you're going to make your head spin. So we need to be more mindful around what does those steps and goals and continuous efforts and consistency that we have to continue to do in our business, right? Also, another thing I really want to speak on too is that I think a lot of us want people to give us a cut and paste way of to get to our success. As a business coach, I get a lot of people say, well, Sharice, when should I post on social media? Sharice, where should I post that? I mean, I can give you assistance around that answer, but ultimately the answer is in you, okay? I gave a keynote speaking engagement and I said the very thing, right? You got to do your own research and development. I have a business coach. I'm doing this active research and development because I identified that a lot of people, I do better when people get to experience me. And the closest thing you can get to experiencing me, if you can't come to a workshop that I'm teaching or anything, is me going live. And you guys are all over, right? You guys, everybody's not here in Virginia, and that's what I love. So I have now my roster of clients look like 80-20. 80% of them don't live in the state of Virginia. 20% of them live in the state of Virginia. And I love that my money is not contingent on just this little state of Virginia. It comes from everywhere. So I guess the thought process for me is, what red revenue streams do you have in your business that can supersede already what you're offering, or that you can offer it in a different avenue? You're offering the same thing, but maybe you need to build a website so that you can sell online. Maybe you need to build out a Shopify account. Maybe you need to hire an assistant, right? Maybe you need to do more product pictures. Maybe you need to, place yourself somewhere else so that you can get more brand awareness, right? I think that's probably the key thing. Most people don't give enough care in their brand awareness. That's something that should always be happening in your entrepreneurship journey. You should always be creating brand awareness so people can see you. Because truth be told, I've gotten a lot of people reaching out to me or hiring me for speaking engagements who have never liked any of my things on social media. You just showing up is half the battle. So don't be discouraged if you're not getting enough likes. Like, yes, we're gauging how people are reacting. And really, the truth be told is, for me, it's the views. I could have 1,000 views and 100 likes. I know that it's doing what needs to be done. Now, the icing on the cake is if someone saves it, especially on Instagram, baby, I'm going to rinse, recycle, repeat. I'm going to say it again. Because someone thought it worthy enough to save it or share it. Those are superpowers. If anybody saves or shares any of my content, I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna repost that in the next 60, 90 days, right? And you can have a collection of things like that. So again, don't feel like you need to overthink this processing. Something that I gave to my class yesterday, because I think, again, people they're in their brains. You're too much in your head. Get out your head. Go to ChatGPT and type in, make me a 30-day marketing plan for a fill in the blank, whatever your business is, and explain it to me like a 10th grader. And start from there. We are not reinventing the wheel. Marketing is nothing new. This is nothing new. Email campaigns, snail mail is still a thing. Okay, let's be clear. Obviously, posting on social media, running ads, Google ads, billboard ads, all the ads, right? So let's not think that we're reinventing the things. Pull it out your bucket, out of your hat. Go to ChatGPT, use it as your friend, and then start from there. We are legit 4 months away from Christmas. If you have not started, if you haven't finished your Black Friday sale, baby, you don't go to no barbecues this weekend for Labor Day. Go ahead and go on ChatGPT. Ask her to give you a Black Friday sale, 30 days, so you can start implementing it. Typically, week one is like research and development. You can go back and see what's been working all year long. What's your best sellers, right? Because this is the time to shine. Why are you offering a scent you've never sold before during Black Friday? Why? Why are you offering a service you never offered before? Why? Make it make sense. Okay? People want to spend their hard-earned coins, and people are always in the mindset and best mindsets to improve themselves, do better, get organized. Q4 and Q1. Get on that train. Think in the mind of your consumer. You're doing too much overthinking, and I want you to stop. Okay? I have the worst headache, but I told myself that I was going to be consistent and show up. Okay? And I did. And I'm very proud of myself, actually. It's those endorphins when you do what you say you're going to do. Because I know that these next 30 days is going to lay the foundation of something even bigger than me. I don't know what's going to happen because of me doing this, but I'm proud of me. I'm going to take me an aspirin and I'm going to go lay down. I have a 2 o'clock and I have a class to teach later. So, yeah. I hope that you guys have a great day on purpose. Tell me what your come away is in the comments. If you're watching this on a replay, comment replay. And also, if you want me to talk about something specifically, we could do that too. You get a free 99 on social medias. Listen, I'm all game for that. I hope that you guys have a great day on purpose. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.